Hello, everybody. It's your girl JJ Beats. It's been forever since I did a recording. Listen, I know you guys like my reactions. JJ's trying to get her bread up, so I've been trying to do other stuff. Plus, I have other responsibilities to take up. So sorry. I just got stuff to do. But I know y'all want the reactions, so I'm here with the reaction. So let's get on with reacting.
Well, guys, it has almost been 5 years since Genshin Impact first came out, and to call these 5 years eventful would be an understatement. The early videos on my channel serve as proof of that. From review bombing Google in their own app store to going up against the Shrek community and losing, there is simply no shortage of crazy stories when it comes to the Genshin community over these last few years. But one thing that has been consistent ever since the game first came out is the fact that it actually ruined many relationships. Back in 2024, someone posted about how their friend's fiance ended their relationship because she would repeatedly ignore him for.
Do you guys want me to read this? Let me see. Let me see. I don't want to really read this. Let me see. But I'll let you guys read it, which is why I'm posting it. Yeah, you guys can read it if you want. I'm not gonna read
for
it.
hours.
What
What
if
was
I'm
her
blocking it,
reasoning?
though?
Well, she was cheating on him with fictional characters. She would spend
Wait, what? Oh no.
hours role-playing and looking at spicy fan art of those characters from Genshin. How about this guy who had to end his relationship because his girlfriend refused to travel with him on vacation since she didn't want to miss her daily quest?
Girl. You know what's crazy, girl? If she had a sign in it, she could probably done it on her phone. If she could have done it on a iPad. Like what she do? Girl, you sad. You sad. That's fat. You fell for that. That's no. Sorry, no. I ain't gonna say no. Honest, no. You sad for that. If like because that's it. Like if you play Love and Deep, you're like I can't go on vacation. I gotta grind my dailies to get Raphael, Zane, Caleb. I don't know the other ones. Wait. I don't even think those are the ones. Anywho, I got I got those. I gotta get my man to love me. I need my fictional characters to love me, bro. They ain't real. They ain't real. You got a boy. You got a girlfriend, boyfriend. You got someone who loves you. These fictional characters cannot love you.
Oh, and of course, let's not
That's
forget the
crazy.
situation in which someone broke up with their boyfriend in game chat. They didn't text, they didn't call, they broke up with them.
How you how you gonna break? How you just gonna break up via not even phone, not even text message through Genshin threads, bruh.
In game chat. There is no shortage of stories like this, but what shocked me is the fact that one just occurred in 2025. We're talking about a couple who was engaged, okay? They were about to get married. They were so close. The woman had a ring on her finger and the guy had proposed to her. But now their entire marriage is at risk. Everything's about to be called off. The parents are involved fighting with each other, all because of Genshin Impact. I wish this was a joke, guys. I mean, seriously, it's so ridiculous. We have to talk about it. So let's do this. All right, so for you to understand how this marriage got ruined, we have to talk about Genshin's gacha system. The most important currency in Genshin Impact are Primogems, all right? You can earn these in-game, but you can also spend money to get them. You use them in order to buy Intertwined Fates. These will allow you to wish on a banner. Your goal when wishing on a character banner is to get a 5-star character. If I were to wish once on this banner, then the odds of me getting a 5-star are 0.6%. If I'm lucky enough to get a 5-star character, then a coin is flipped. If I win the coin flip, I get the character I want, which in this case would be Farina. If I lose the coin flip, I get a standard character from the standard character banner that no one wants, and I have to try again. But this time, there won't be any coin flip. But the thing
You
is,
know what's sad? I actually like Mona. I have Mona. I've been playing Genshin forever. My brother had me play Genshin for a while. We were like playing Genshin in the beginning. Um, um, Right, I should try to get the the monthly gems they give you. I should probably do that at the end of the month. I don't know. I just don't really. We just don't really. I don't know. It's not that serious, man. It's not that serious.
getting the 5-star character that
Also,
you want
these characters are even. I would not even consider these characters. You know why? They all have Calyx. I finna hate Calyx. I hate characters with Calyx. So again, Calyx are my worst enemy. Once I see a Calyx on a character, least favorite character.
is only the beginning for some people, because that's where constellations come in. After getting a 5-star character, I can wish for that character 6 more times. And for every copy I get from them, I can activate a constellation. These are extra passive abilities that you cannot unlock unless you get copies of this character. By the time you reach the 6th constellation, the character would have changed so drastically that they won't just be overpowered. They will undergo a full kit conversion. So if they're a damage dealer, well, guess what? Their damage is multiplied by 10 now, and they're also a healer. It changes everything. And the only way to get it is to get copies of the character. There's no other ways to earn it. If you don't farm in-game and only spend money, then getting a C6 character with all 6 constellations will cost you anything from around $1,000 to $2,000,
That's
depending on
crazy.
how lucky you are with the coin flip. There are some players out there who will do this for every single character.
Oh,
Alright?
heck
Those
no.
players have a name. They're called whales. Any gacha game would gladly trade 1 million of their players for just 1,000 of these whales because of how much of a financial impact they have. But the problem here is that many times these whales cannot afford this. They just do it anyway. This brings us back to this failed engagement. On March 19th, 2025, a user made a post on the Am I Overreacting subreddit with the title, Am I Overreacting? My fiance spent 6
You're not overreacting. I'm sorry. First of all, if your fiance is spending first of all, if fiance is not in a let me say this: if you're not in a financial position, if you're flipping out over $600, then no, you're not overreacting. Second of all, why are you paying $600 for a fictional character? Listen, I understand there's some people who are content creators who be like, oh my goodness, I spent like $1,000 on Love and D Space or 5,000. Listen, they're content creators that could probably earn their money back, even if they're not big content creators or that they probably had the money and they're not messing with someone else's life or something like that. That's different. But this this is something else. What is this? I'm not gonna read. My fiance spent 600 on Gotcha game without asking. Flipped out. His entire family calling me abusive, encouraging him to call off the engagement. I would let them. For content, I worked 55. She works 55 hours a week. That's crazy. And he drives Uber, bro. He drives Uber. Unless that money's on him, then why he using my money? We are paycheck to pay. Why y'all's getting me? Okay, no, not why y'all's getting me. But if you are paycheck to paycheck, you ain't got $600 to spend on Genshin. If you're paycheck to paycheck, you ain't got money on Genshin.
600 on gacha. They go on to say, my fiance spent $600 on a gacha game without asking. I flipped out and now his entire family are calling me abusive and encouraging him to call off the engagement.
Let him.
For context, I work 55 hours a week and he drives Uber during the day while I'm at work. We are paycheck to paycheck. As you can see, this post went absolutely viral, and she set the record straight from the beginning. She's the breadwinner in this relationship, all right? She works 55 hours a week. He works whenever he can, doing gig work. It definitely doesn't pay as much.
Listen, I don't know what your dynamic is, but if he's using money where you're flipping out, it's one thing if he was spending his money and it's not affecting the bills y'all are spending for something it is, but it's affecting y'all's finances. There's one thing. One thing, listen, chat. When y'all's a couple and you gotta put your finances together, there should be your finances, his finance, like spending money wise, and then your couple thing. I know y'all's be putting stuff together. I understand some of y'all's can't afford that luxury. I ain't with nobody, so I can't even think of that. But I'm just saying, like, I know people who just finna live paycheck to paycheck or just live struggling or could get money, but they just have people who just do not do the work, and so they get frustrated. And, like, they're a grown person, they can figure it out. Listen, if you gotta push them to do it and gotta be nagged because they ain't doing it, then I don't know. Do you gotta be with that person, or you just really gotta be nagged? Because why? Why is that? Why? Like it. They gotta be adult for that. Like what?
Much as she earns, that's for sure. She then posted these images with their texts, and this is when the incident took place. Let's read them. It starts off with her fiance saying, "Stop calling me." She then replies with, "We need to talk right now. Pick up now." Her fiance then replied with, "You're not being fair at all. I explained my boundaries to you, but you are not respecting them. This is exactly what blank says is abusive about you." And then she said, "You spent $600 on our credit card on a fucking game?" He then says, "I explained it already to you." And then she says, 600 for 2 virtual characters you don't need, without asking when we are paycheck to paycheck. That card was for emergencies with the Civic. And then this dude has the gall to reply with an image of Farina, which is one of the limited characters available in Genshin Impact right now. This
Also, if y'all ain't aware, these limited time characters be coming back after a while. Maybe like on a different banner. Maybe a year later. So it ain't that crazy.
has to be made up, dude. He then says, "You told me you wanted her too, but you aren't happy for me, LMFAO."
Bro, I'm sorry. Bro really had said that. Even if I wanted something, don't mean I gotta get it. And for a virtual character, this is not a Switch console. This is not a PlayStation. This is not like me getting 2 Switches, one for you, one for me. This is not getting a Switch console and getting control for the both. This is a character on whose account is this for? Because it's not for both our accounts. Like, be so for real. Like, who is this for? Because it ain't just for. Whose account is it for?
Actually, I'm done. I'm a 29-year-old man. I am allowed to make purchases without needing your permission. This is an abusive dynamic. Blank explained that very clearly to me. She then said, "Yes, I said I want Farina. I didn't say we should spend hundreds to get constellations. You are a fucking addict. You already spent all our Christmas money on it." So as you saw, he didn't just pull for the character, he pulled for her constellations as well, which is completely optional. What does he reply to this? "You are snooping into your fiance's purchases. You should take a look at yourself." She then replies with a middle finger. She just straight up told him, "Go fuck yourself." Then said, "This is a shared card that I set up for emergencies and you went behind my back. Why don't you tell Blank about your gambling addiction to video game characters?" Her room temperature IQ fiance replied with, "Actually, Blank told me all about your coercion?" I guess he means coercion. "And I believe you are a narcissist personality. That is why you are continuing to try and control me and control my financial decision making. You know this is my values, and I have had Farina as my wallpaper forever." "I refuse to be verbally abused for being myself. I am battling anxiety and you do not care at all." I need to use that as an excuse. I need to go buy a Lamborghini.
Okay, run. I'm just saying it. Run away if they're gonna be like this. Thinking they ain't even married yet. I don't even know why they have joint anything right now, but that's to each their own. But they're already acting like this. Bro, imagine imagine them with actual kids. Well, no, heck nah. Get away. Get away.
Right now with money I don't have, and if my mom confronts me, I'll be like, "Mom, you know I've had a Lamborghini as my wallpaper like forever. Stop it. You're being controlling. You're a narcissist. This is insane. This dude's almost 30. He then decides to impulsively end everything, saying this: I don't want to get married to you. I'm not talking on the phone. I email screenshots for my appointment tomorrow. Thank you for giving me horrible anxiety attack and ruining my night. And no, I didn't do a fucking thing with Farina yet because of your calls.
And she hearted, I don't get married to you either. And bro, I didn't do anything with her. Bro, what are you gonna do? What was you gonna do? What, play with her? Like, you only can do so much in Genshin anyways, bro. Like, be so for, like, what can you, oh my goodness, I'm gonna glide around with Farina. I'm gonna do my daily quest with Farina. What the turn you gonna do with Farina, my dude?
Then she said, I will call
Also, appointment, what? Y'all got money to go to a therapist? Like, that like, just all willy-nilly? Like, what's up?
Capital One and dispute the charge, your account will be banned. This is true, by the way. If you spend money in Genshin Impact and you charge back, your account will have a negative balance, and if you don't bring it back to zero, then you'll get banned. What did he have to say to that? Try it, you will lose me forever. I'm going to Scottsdale for the night. Stop calling me for 12 hours and we can talk then. Good night. A few minutes later, he says this. Will you please answer my mom? Please. I apologize for my reaction. As I said, my anxiety is bad today and I have to do better. I love you. You don't need to dispute the charges. I will get you the money soon. Blank can spot me 600 tonight, so can you text him your Venmo? Anxiety really...
It's crazy how your anxiety kind of disappeared. Like, I thought we was gaslighting though. That's kind of crazy. Like, because if you really felt like you was in a toxic relationship, wouldn't you be doubling down or just leaving the situation? But now you just like, oh my goodness, I could give you the 600. I don't know, man. I know. It feels like you're projecting your narcissism or something like that, man. Like, I'm just saying, cause I don't know.
really bad, blank, please. Now look, Reddit is known to have a lot of fake posts, especially on subreddits like Am I the Asshole, with some of the craziest fan fiction you can imagine, but the thing is, here, with these screenshots, it's very hard to fake this. This dude is clearly a man-child, alright? It's clear that he's overly attached to his mother, okay? He has no voice, she decides everything for him, and the guy's almost 30. The woman who made the post commented this a couple hours later saying, update, I am overwhelmed by all the replies. Thank you. I'm trying to read every comment. It feels obvious now that I was not overreacting. Yes, the card is in my name only and is not that old, but he saved the info somehow. The card has been in my bag, so I'm not sure how or when he got the info into his game. I am calling Capital One in the morning to dispute the charge. His mom left me a voicemail saying that I gave him a panic attack and to give him space. I did text his drug dealing friend to try
That's crazy. She really said, "Yo, I texted." She didn't have to say that. She don't want to incriminate her. Listen, even if she ain't even have to do anything with it, bro. She really had to say that.
and get the
She ain't have
$600,
to
but he
say
left
it,
me
my
on
dude.
red. Also, he's currently online on Discord playing Genshin Impact at his mom's house. Hours later, she posts, update. Okay, I can't keep up with all the comments and messages I woke up to. I'm checking what I can. Thank you everyone for reading and telling me the truth. First, his family is very involved with his life for cultural reasons, but they have all demonized me since we met. His mom said I am never going to see him again due to the way I treat him. I got her on the phone and told her the engagement was off, and she started screaming that it's already off, so I can't end it. He has blocked me, including on Discord, which makes me think he saw my post. As for the $600, I woke up to a Venmo from his...
Um, it was already off. So why she care? If it's already off, why she care? He blocked me. He ain't love you. He ain't love you.
sketchy friend. I paid off the card and locked it. I would love to have disputed the charge, but even if I did, it would just put his Genshin account into a negative balance. Then he would have time to spend more to fix it. I have no doubt he would find a way to get another $600 and keep the account. As much as I want to blow up his drug, I am afraid of how he would react if he lost it. And we don't have shared accounts, but I have let myself be taken advantage of. I see that I fucked up by saying it was our credit card, and he's not even a co-signer on the lease, so I'm screwed because he doesn't actually have to pay rent anymore. I think the craziest thing in all this is that she actually thought that she was overreacting. She actually had to make a post to verify with strangers, yo, am I in the right here? Am I making too much of a big deal? It's clear that this runs deeper though. The mom of the fiance is very fishy, and it seems that she's trying to control him to separate him from her so that she can reclaim him as her property. I mean, he moved in with her immediately as if she was planning it. After a few more hours passed by, she confirmed to a commenter saying engagement is off. So their wedding is never going to happen. Their engagement was cut short, and she is now single over a dude that can't control his spending on a video game. So much.
Girl, it's you lucky. You lucky. Like it might look bad, but you lucky right now because bro really was gonna break off an engagement for $600 for a fictional character. Think about that. It wasn't about no boundaries because it was your card for one. It wasn't his card for what? It's under your card. Name is on the card is under your name for one. So he ain't respect your boundaries for one. So he took your money. He stole from you. Um, and then his family don't like you. I say this: if the family don't like you, well, don't even be with them. But like to each their own. Some people don't care about that. Three, bro was already using excuses. Bro was not gonna be a good, good, good husband. I'm saying, gonna be like, I'm just not feeling it. Like you already the breadwinner. Work with what you got. Work with the means what you got. Figure stuff out on your own, man. Like, and then maybe you'll find someone else better out there. But like, girl, you this engagement was not worth it.
So that he stole her credit card from her purse when she wasn't looking, took her info, spent it, and then was shocked that she was shocked. Zero accountability. It's insane. But it happens more often than you think. Moist Critical actually made a video about this before me, okay? He was a bit faster than me, but there's a comment here that went through something similar, and it just shows that it's not an isolated incident. Like someone's ex-boyfriend spent $3,000 in 2 weeks on Genshin Impact right at the start. When confronted about it, he didn't just say that he was having an anxiety attack, he also added in a little bit more spice, saying that he's autistic. This eventually led him to have a financial crisis, and of course he blamed his girlfriend for that, which ruined their relationship. Guys, ultimately, gacha games can be fun. And
Bruh. Yo, y'all, if y'all don't know how to spend money, don't get into gadgets. Like, I can't. Bruh. Bruh. Nah. Bruh, nah. Oh, no. That's crazy.
anything can be fun, but in moderation. So if you're going to play one, be very careful with your spending. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I'll see you in the next video whenever that is, and I love you so much. Mwah.
Mm-mm. Yeah, y'all's are finna cook this. Y'all's are finna cook. If you're spending 3K on Genshin, ain't even paying off your bills. Like, bro, what? And y'all getting into a relationship. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If y'all getting into a relationship, can't even pay y'all your bills, bro. Stop getting into relationships. Like, I don't know if you think they're gonna pay for you or something, but like, okay, listen. I know I take donations and stuff, but like, I'm just, I'm talking about in regards to like getting stuff in game that you don't need. That's different. That's different. Okay. Anywho, dang. Also, the fact that y'all be getting into a relationship, what's wrong with me? Dang, I must. Oof, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to figure stuff about me now. Dang. life is tough. Anywho, with that being said, this is JJB signing out. I hope you guys have a great one. Bye bye.